Welcome back, everybody. This is Herbie with my Nomadic Dream, and it's day 2 back at La Posa South. I started setting up camp yesterday. I am generating some solar so I can recharge my power stations, and I'm just basically getting camp reset back up. I am pretty excited because I'm getting ready to go to Moon Mountain's new location and get some packages. I gotta get some ice, and I'm gonna stop by the discount grocery so I can see what they got and maybe buy some stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna pan you guys around and show you camp really quickly. There's a Herbie wagon, there's a Herbie tent, the Herbie chair. My solar, sundial's still here. I will have to get the cactus rod back up so that I can tell exactly what time it is. But see if it's going to tell me what time it is. It's about 8:30, which is correct. But as you can see, there's not a whole lot of people here. But it does look like we are going to be getting a storm later. So it's a good thing that I got my tent up, because that's going to give me a place to hang out later when it is storming. That way I'm not always stuck in the bus. But yeah, I'm going to head to town. After I get back from town, I do have a couple projects that I want to handle. One of which is unloading the bus so I can start building my bed platform, which is going to be nice because once that is finished, that means that I'll have all of my measurements for the rest of the cabinets. So nice. It is busier here this time of year than it was last year. I was telling some of my other Nomad friends that it seems like this time in October was like the first week of November last year when people started coming, which is kind of crazy, but I think that it might be because of the weather. It's a lot cooler now than what it was last year. So yep, driving through the LTVA. I did place my order at Explorers.life for the rest of my wiring stuff that I need to put outlets in this baby, along with breakers and all of that good stuff. So that should be coming here soon. But there's a rainbow out my window. See, off in the distance, there's a faint rainbow. But as you can see, there is quite a bit of people here. Bob's here. Yeah, there's quite a bit more rigs out here than there was last year at this time. If you did not know, Moon Mountain has moved this year. They are in the building behind Silly Al's, and that's where I'm going to go. Because one, I got to get my license plate for my bus, and I should have some other packages there from all of you guys. So I can't wait to open them and see what they are. Man, it feels amazing to be back in the queue. Oh, home. It's going to be another good year. So Silly Al's is right here on the left, and Moon Mountain should be directly behind there. Looks like they are. Looks like they're closed. Oh no. Well, that means I will not be getting my packages today because apparently they also observe Columbus Day. So I guess that's going to be tomorrow's project when I go to Phoenix. But I can at least go get me some ice, because that should be up and running. Man, that rainbow is really cool looking. Dun, 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 dun. I am 0 for 2 right now. Moon Mountain is not open. This ice machine is out of order, which means that I'm going to have to go to Coyote Fresh and get some ice, which is fine because that was one of my spots that I had to go today. So yeah, that's where I'm off to next. Man, 0 for 2. Oh. We got the laundry on the right. They're open. So is Basics Coffee. But Coyote Fresh is up here on the left. So we're gonna whip into there. Got ice. Just gotta throw it in the cooler, and we'll be on to our next destination. All right, let's get going to Discount Grocery. See what they got. Last year they had this lime rice, lime and cilantro rice. That stuff was really good, and hopefully they got the same stuff this year. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. Debating if I want to go to Main Street so I can get me some coffee from Basics. Should I? Bob, what do you think? Should I get some really good coffee? I'm gonna say yes, because why not? I think I'm also gonna get some breakfast. My dirty chai and a breakfast sandwich. I'm gonna eat that in the bus. So let's dig into this breakfast sandwich. I don't think I've ever had this before, so I'm looking forward to it. But I'm gonna let you guys know what it's like. One of my good friends, Rob, you might know him from Travels with Dottie. In one of his recent videos, he mentioned why be in a rush, you know, and it's true. So even though I got projects that I really want to do today, I'm just gonna take my time, because last year what I wanted to work on was to worry and stress less. No matter how much you worry, it's not going to change the outcome of what happens. So this year I want to focus on being more free, not always having a destination or a time that I had to be somewhere. Just go with the flow. I think all of us can learn a little bit on that matter. But check that out. Wow. It's a pretty good breakfast sandwich here at Basics. And a dirty iced chai. Yum. Alright, well, I'm going to get back to eating this and on to Discount Grocery after this. That was excellent. If you guys haven't tried Basics yet, you definitely should. Best coffee in town, and they have good breakfast. So this iced chai and their breakfast sandwich, it came out to be $11.50, which isn't a bad treat. I know I won't be eating here every day, but once a week, that's affordable, man. It really is. But it's time to hit the road again. Got my water. Just making it back to the bus. All right, I was able to find some rice and a can of soup that I think I can mix together and make something unique. I did get me a case of water so I can have some ice cold water, which is going to be really nice, especially while it's still really warm and humid in Quartzsite. Humid. As you just saw, I made it back to La Posa South, which means that this is gonna conclude today's video. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and I can't wait to see all of you down here. And later. Bye.